We know a lot of you are already thinking towards the weekend, but we got to talk about this potential tropical cyclone, potentially named Nestor at some point.
Right.
So what's the situation? How serious of a threat is this?
Well, the National Hurricane Center just checked it out. We got the new data. They said they're finding stronger winds, but if you look at all the latest data meteorologically, I'm seeing a system that's giving us the same impact. So I do not have a change to our rainy Saturday. Our main impact will be some drought-busting rains here at home. If we do see, the worst case scenario we always prepare you for, if we do see any caveats to the forecast, so say this comes in as it's expected, and the Hurricane Center is finding some stronger winds with this at 60 miles per hour as it moves off to the northeast at 22 miles per hour. This low pressure may be a little more consolidated. If it does come together a little better, that would mean we would have maybe a higher severe weather potential. But at this point, I'm still keeping that high potential much farther west. So anywhere from Tallahassee to the west on that severe potential based on the latest data and information. So no changes. That's the key here. As we take a look at Saturday morning, notice coming this low pressure trying to develop and become better organized and move toward areas of Panama City. Right now, very disorganized, and really the window is closing for this thing to be named because there's just so much wind shear tearing this thing apart. Usually for tropical systems, you need calm winds. So this is not your typical tropical system by any means, and that's because we've got high wind shear tearing at this area of low pressure. So I've been calling this more of like a spring warm front for us, okay? Not a full-fledged tropical system, even if it is named Nestor later on. We've got no storm surge here at home. Wind gusts of 25 to 40 miles per hour. See no reason to change that, even with the higher winds we found this morning, the hurricane hunters did, but no change there. A low severe threat. That tornado threat highest Tallahassee west, but if we do have a tornado watch, may be extended to our far western counties, which would include Ware, Clinch County, and back toward Columbia County. So we'll keep an eye on that. Here's our big headline, though. A rainmaker, 1 to 3 inches for Jacksonville, 2 to 4 inches for Waycross. Rain starting, this is key, as we head into after 10 o'clock tonight with the heaviest rain between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. Saturday. So as we look at futurecast, we said it's going to be like a spring warm front. Well, let's track the front because this is really telling us where we'll have the gustiest winds and the heaviest rain with this system. So notice as this front comes back and bows toward our western areas, Waycross, Lake City, you'll be the first to see those gusty winds and heavy bands of showers by 9 a.m. Then to the core of Duval as that warm front moves through, some gusty 40-mile-per-hour gusts. And we'll also see, some heavy rain and the heaviest rain of the day, and then pivoting towards southeast Georgia where the worst should be over by 4 p.m. So what we'll do coming up, we'll go over county by county and what you can expect and talk about that nicer Sunday. Notice what happens as the low pressure moves away on Saturday night. We're going to dry out with a beautiful finish to the weekend. We'll take a close look.